Ball club, he took the loss. He'd like a little different outcome in this one.
Nick Madrigal makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the White Sox, shortstop, Nick Madrigal.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game one. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Number 10.
McCaldy will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
1 out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Number 27, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's averaging a strikeout per inning. He's been great all year long. We'll see if he can continue the trend here in this one.
Jeff McNeil is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
McCaldy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
And you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
Hit hard towards second. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
Austin Jackson will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Hot shot towards the hole. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average.
And that pretty much tells the story, guys. Near the bottom of the NL. So, needless to say, opposing pitchers have been loving the returns when facing off against these guys.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 inning. Matt Davison comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games.
Matt Davison.
We'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Austin Jackson gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Michael Conforto stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Wow, he's had his number so far. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, and now this. Man, this is a game to forget.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7.
Now batting.
Number 27 stands in. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Runner at second, 1 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Elroy Jimenez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Nick Madrigal will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And this is low, ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Ricaldi numbered in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with
it. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Avisail Garcia stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Conforto is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're down 5. Yoenis Cespedes digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Jose Abreu will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Seth Lugo will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Wellington Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And it's quickly 0-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.